Hello, fellow collectors. Mark from MK Cubbies here. Welcome to episode 7 of the Collector's Corner. Today we're going to be going behind the scenes of the MK Ultra. You're going to be meeting my very good friend Jay, and he's going to be introducing you to Koziol Woodworking and the MK Ultras. Let's do it. Well, here we are, Koziol Woodworking. Let's see if anyone's home.
Welcome to Koziol Woodwork.
Oh, hey Jay.
How's it going, Mark?
All right, fellow collectors, this is Jay Koziol, the owner and president of Koziol Woodworking, and this is the man behind the MDF Ultras. Jay, thanks for having us.
No problem. Thanks for coming.
You want to just show me around real quick, and we'll take a look at your setup?
This is our wood shop. We got this built about 2 years ago, and we've been up and running for 2 solid years now. Last year we built these cabinets, so I didn't have upper cabinets before. So we have upper cabinets, we have lower cabinets. Everything in the shop is on wheels, so we can always move it. We have a miter saw with flip up wings, so that we can cut longer boards. Work table, workbench that's on wheels again, so we can move.
Jay, it looks like you're fully equipped due to all kinds of woodworking projects. Let's see what you've got going on right now.
So we've got 2 bookshelves that are already cut down, ready to be assembled. A couple small projects we have are the napkin holders and or book holders, and we also have key racks in about any color, shape, and size that you can mount on the wall.
Nice.
And so there's walnut, maple, and oak.
So Jay, this is the MK Ultra Cubby that you've been making for me for the last about 2 years. Tell me about how this all started.
When we got done building the garage, I threw a garage warming party, and when Mark saw all the stuff that I can build, he said, hey, can you make me an MK display out of wood? And it started from there.
All right, so this is the MDF Ultra 3x3. Now this didn't just happen overnight. Tell me about how this went from an idea into a product being sold on DisplayGeek.com as well as Amazon.com.
Well, it originally started with Mark coming over for a party that I had, and when he started seeing the shop and the tools, and he said, hey, I make cardboard displays, can you make something out of wood? And I said, of course I can make something out of wood. We started out with just some test pieces. It was 1/4-inch plywood, and the whole notch idea and easy assembly was right off the bat, but making it work was another story. So it went from plywood to what we now call MDF, and it was a compromise between 3/4 is almost overbuilt, too much weight, and the 1/4-inch was too flimsy. So 1/2 inch was like a compromise of good strength and quality.
Okay, Jay, now these aren't made one by one. Can you kind of fill us in on the process on the beginning, how it starts out, and then to the end, the final product? All right, this is where it looks like things start to get tricky. Tell me about this apparatus right here.
So this is a cross-cut sled to cut the notches in the Ultras. We did this by hand by using a fence and a miter bar, and it just did not work. So I built this entire jig to make them. So what we have are, we have different notches here and different blocks, and so depending on what size of Ultra we're making, the 3x3 or the 3x5, or even the 1x3, we have different size pieces, so we can move the notches here, and so when we cut the piece, it's the same every single time, and then you can slide the next piece over, cut it, and then we flip the piece around, and then we cut one notch, flip it to the other side, cut the notch, and then we're done. We have 4 perfect pieces. when you get your pieces together, that's where it just slides together, and it is tested and fit. Just enough wiggle, just enough work.
And what is this monstrosity?
This was an idea that Mark had come up with, and it is a 3x5, which we has often referred to as Large Marge.
Large Marge?
Large Marge.
What kind of goofball comes up with a name for a cubby like Large Marge?
The owner of MK Cubbies.
Wow. Jay, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming, Mark.
So what are your plans for MK Cubbies for the future?
Well, I think early next year we're looking into investing into a CNC machine and automating the Ultra process, and also being able to make custom orders and some other few things we have up our sleeve.
To be continued. Thank you, Jay.
No problem. Have a good